Hello everyone, I'm Chloe and I've been a K-pop fan since 2019. Sometimes I make grammar mistakes and I have problem express myself, so I don't know how this video is going to end. So I'm doing a first listen to the BOYZ TRIGGER mini album. I want you to see if there's another name for the album. No, I think it's just TRIGGER. Just because I love a group or an artist doesn't mean that I have to love all of their music. I have likes and dislikes just because it's not the style of music that I like to listen doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's just not the style of music that I like to listen. Again, everyone has different tastes. Second, pauses. There's going to be a lot of pauses. I need to pause because if I don't tell my idea when I'm getting in my brain at the end of the song, I will forget everything that I want you to say. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. First, Bite Back. 3, 2, 1, play. This is not how I expected the song was going to be from that intro. This reggaeton. I didn't recover. Okay, it started, I was like, oh my god, it has a very broody feeling. Like, I imagine them being in a church, and while in a church, it's a gunfight. I don't know why I have that image in my brain just from that intro. And then they went reggaeton, and I was like, I was bamboozled. Like, this is not what I expected. Hip hop, maybe, but the reggaeton, no. Ooh. The instrument is like chicka 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 chicka. This instrumental like it reminds me of Halloween. I don't know why. Maybe it's like it's something that I expect. Like when you hear something Halloween music, you hear that instrumental like no, no, no. If that makes sense. The high pitch synth. Like this. Like I have reggaeton and hip hop. Okay. The song is going different places. But this part it's like a tiny bit more I would expect. Like if at the intro, the church choir intro, that's what I'm going to call it, and then we've gotten this part, like I wouldn't be so bamboozled as the reggaeton one. It's still not what I expected, but it goes a tiny bit better. Not goes a tiny bit better, like I don't know how to explain it. My brain's like, okay, I wouldn't be so surprised of the change. That makes sense. Love the pre-chorus. I'm never ready for the reggaeton. Maybe it's not reggaeton, but it might be a reggaeton. Oh. Ooh, the bridge. I love the bridge. going to another place. And indeed, like they combine both like the reggaeton with the that hip hop feel from the second part from the song, if that makes sense. I love Bite Back, but it's going to take me a tiny bit of listen to get used to the reggaeton feel and not totally reggaeton. I don't know how to explain it. Again, not what I expected just by the intro. I was expecting something more theatrical and a tiny bit dark, if that makes sense, with a hip hop twist. I don't know what to say anymore. I again need to get used to the changes. It's like okay, it's like we're two groups with which idea you have for a song. I want reggaeton. No, hip hop. No reggaeton. No hip hop. And then okay, we're going to do a reggaeton hip hop. I don't know how to explain. So next, it's bad with capital A. It's bad.
Come and get it on, gonna show you what is dope. Baby, I know you need a fresh boy. Do you wanna hang with a bad boy?
This has a more 90s hip hop vibe.
Come and get it on, getting close. Yeah, that's how we do.
Like the instrumental is throwing me off. Ooh.
Hey, 왜또 고민하지 말고 뱉어. 다른 건 신경 쓰지 마. 끌린 대로 come follow my lead. 네 눈빛에 눈치채서 이미 난.
Okay, who's the composer for both Bad and Trigger? Because it sounds very not similar to Trigger, but it's like in the same vibe. If I made sense. Because when I don't want to compare groups, when I listen to Trigger, how they've changed and how the structure of the song was. I said it reminds me of like NCT 127 music, and Bad, I have the same feeling. Just by the structure of how they went from the hip hop to this vocal part, I don't know how to explain. And I don't want to say, oh my god, it's the same. It's like, it reminds me of totally different stuff. Sometimes people don't understand them. Oh, it reminds me of, and they go, it's not the same, they're different. It's like, they didn't say that.
Yeah, baby, 이대로 내게로 왔나. Yeah, you know I'm a fresh bad boy. Baby, I know you need a fresh boy. 원한다면 올라타 fresh car. Do you wanna hang with a bad boy?
It reminds me so much of 90s.
Baby, you know I got a fresh one. 매일 달라지지만 fresh clothes. 네 멋대로 그대로 bad boy. 지금이야 어서 넘어와. Oh, 나로 가득한 내 algorithm. 너 원하면서 왔던 나를 밀쳐. 받아들여 넌 또 새. Yeah, babe, you want me to. Baby, let it slow. 서두를 것도 없어. 그냥 달콤한 너만의 vision. 뒤돌려도 돼, 넌 내가 바라왔던 bad boss. 사실 너도 다 알잖아. 느낀 대로 come follow my lead.
Okay, oh, that doesn't look bad.
네 옆에 that boy I don't mind. Yeah. 자 태켜나 한 발씩 다가와. Yeah.
I just love the yeah. I don't know why I love that part so much. I don't know, it's like listening to that, it gives me a tiny bit of happiness just by the way they sing yeah. I don't know why. Again, I love the song. It's similar to Trigger in the way that they combine the hip hop with the vocals and how they go through how they sing it. I made no sense. I don't know how to explain it.
But fresh, 그러다 놓쳐. I'm your type. Show up. 선택해 어서 날. Baby, I know you need a fresh boy. 원한다면 올라타 fresh car. Do you wanna hang with a bad boy? 지루한
just love it.
매일 달라지지만 fresh clothes 네 멋대로 그대여 bad boy 지금이야 어서 넘어와 yeah 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 tell me now 이미 다 알지만 yeah 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 show you my 그 말을 듣고 싶어 난 yeah yeah come in closer I'm falling deeper yeah what's wrong I'm yours 손에 품에 안겨봐
I also love the like that cowbell, like it's not very prominent. It's like you hear like 4-5 times, but somehow it adds a tiny bit more of 90ness to the song. I love Bad. Again, I'm still having the idea that somehow it's like the cousin of Trigger. I don't know if that makes sense. Like Trigger, it's different and Bad, but somehow I get the same vibe. Because I don't know how to explain it. It's not the structure of the song. Again, how they're singing and how the instrumental is. I don't know how to explain. Next, it's Slip Away. I have the name of the songs. Where did it go? This is more like the sexy one. We have the space sounds. I love the cello or contrabass. I will never know the difference between those two. But the more deep string instrument. Again, it will give me like a 90s vibe, but again, it has a more not subtle sexiness, if that makes sense.
Explain, yeah. No way. Got me tripping on you all day. I tell me you make me lose. 엇갈린 시선 끝에 맘만 두 개의 눈 날카로운 정적 속에 잠기는 미.
Okay, I love the part though.
이 밤은 no first, it's gonna be sensual. 너 소리 없이 외쳐 say my name. 숨이 죽게 hard as hell. 두 손을 뻗으면 you slip away. 나를 찾아 round and round. Oh, gotta stay. 멀어지는 널 내 안에 가두고.
It has an airiness to it.
그 속에서 나만 보여. Here I go again. 거리를 좁혀가는 killer, yeah. We play the game. 비밀스러운 our thriller.
That post-chorus is the most the boys sound from the whole album. I don't know how to explain it. Again, I love it. I wanted to say another thing, but I forgot what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say? Oh yeah, if there is units, subunits, if there's songs where it's not all of them. Right now I'm blanking up on how many members there are. I want to say 11. But what I want to say, it's like I will not know if it's a unit song or if everyone sings in it. Do I make sense? I don't know how to explain it.
You're looking at me now. 오랜 텐션의 열기 속에 미나 너의 그림자조차 감추지
Just because like I still not I can differentiate. I can differentiate, like I don't know who is singing when, if I make sense. So even if I knew all the members and recognized them in music, I will still have problem knowing if they're just a unit. It happened to me with groups that I listen in. I can recognize when everyone is singing, but if it was a unit song, I was like, wouldn't catch it on it until when I was editing, and I was like, wait, there's not all the members in the song. So that's what I want to say. We'll play.
심할 테니 넌 날 붙잡아 마주친 시선 끝에 흔들린 너의 눈 막다른 공간 속에 갇히는 미안해 이 밤은 no frost it's gonna be sensual 소리 없이 외쳐세만 돼 스며지게 heard that sound 두 손에 뻗은 이 slip away 너를 찾아 round and round Gotta stay 멀어지는 널 내 안에 가두고 시야를 가려운 둥근을 진품 그 속에서 나만 보도록 I can't wait 넌 잡히듯이 다시
But I still have a feeling that is not everyone is singing here. It's like maybe 4 members or less. I don't know, I have that feeling. Or just 2 members, or 3. Okay. I love the song. Also, even if it's more like slower.
We're gonna be sensual. 난 원래 다시 외쳐세만 해. 파도들을 heard that sound. 꼭 따뜻한 나의 silhouette. 기다려온 perfect time. Gonna chase 다가오는 널 내 안에 가두고 너 말고 가려운 둥근을 짚고 그 아래서 네가 살도록 I go again. 거리를 좁혀가는
Like this part is like the most boys sound in the whole album again.
our thriller.
I don't know why I have that feeling the way. I don't know, I listen to that part, even for I can recognize the voices, or it's like because I listen to so much music, even if it's a group that I love, sometimes I'm blanking out like who's singing it because I again so much music that sometimes my brain doesn't recognize the group. So even if I don't, for example, I put it on my playlist, I'm listening and it comes up and I'm like, well, who's singing? And if I get to that part, I'm like, okay, that's the boys. I would just recognize that it's from the boys just by that part. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I love the song. It has, like I said, airy sexiness to it. It's more like toned down sexiness. Musically, lyrically, I have no idea. Like I've noticed in end of summer and autumn and like a lot of songs, the way they sing sounds very airy, if that makes sense. And I think for me, Sleepaway is that category. Did that make sense? So next, Rewind.
Can you rewind it again? 지금 느낌 속에 완벽하지 like that. Can you
Just vibe again.
rewind it again? I just wanna keep
Again, it has like a similar style to that. I don't know how to explain it.
넌 가까이 와도 내 어깨에 발을 걸어 머물러줘 just like that 시간이 멈춰버려도 좋을 듯해 Oh baby 온감이 일어 all on my mind 잠들 수 없게 feeling so nice Baby 될 듯 말 듯 날 look in your eyes 말을 잊은 채
Again, I think Rewind, it's like similar style to Bad, if that makes sense, just by the way they are singing it. Like the combination of the instrumental and how they're singing it. I wish I could explain why I have that feeling with both Rewind, Bad, and from time to time Trigger. And why I think this song would also go, like if I listen to the song, I would be like, oh, it goes well with like NCT 127 album. That makes sense. I made no sense.
터지는 둘만의 숨 시작되는 new deja vu I'm stuck in your paradise forever Can you rewind it again 지금 느낌 so good 완벽하지 like that Can you rewind it again
Maybe because I've heard this style of music from NCT127, so that's why I associate with just NCT127, because I'm pretty sure there's other groups and artists in the whole world who have something similar, but I've listened this type of sound just from one group, so that's why I have these associations. Not associated, like it's like, oh, it reminds me of. That made sense? I don't know how to explain myself.
집에 가야 돼 baby 그건 안 돼 위험해 baby 내 곁에 있기로 해 baby 나를 태우면서 baby 서둘러 짧은 tonight 할 일이 많으니까
I also feel like in the one that's not all the members in it. I don't know, I have that feeling. The pre-chorus, I love the pre-chorus.
Can you rewind it again? 지금 느낌 so good 완벽하지 like that. Can you rewind it again? I just wanna keep it up 반복해 밤새. Feels like 내게 빠지는지 시간이 so fast, 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 fast. Here we go now. 잡아두고 싶어.
You know how they're saying fast, 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 but all I hear is gas, 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 gas. And I remember so like when they go to the military and they're doing like the gas chamber trial, let's call it trial. Right now I have no idea how to explain. Like it has 90s song but 2000 K-pop, if that makes sense. Late 2000 K-pop. Ooh, ooh. I also love Rewind. For now, there's no skip in the album. Even for the, like I said with the Bite Back, no. Did I say it with... I'm confusing already what I've said before. Like, I totally forgot. No, I think since I'm doing more reaction on the same day, my brain just has an amalgamation of what I've said. So I don't know if I said with the boys or another of the reaction that I've done today. But with Rewind, normally it's not a style of music that I like to listen, though slow, not hip-hoppy R&B sound, but Rewind I totally love. There's going to be times that I'm going to skip it, but not that often. It has a very calm vibe to it. It's like listen and not think on anything and you just go, yeah, and relaxing. So, last, They See Me Dream. Let's see, I was thinking maybe it's a ballad, but I don't know, because for now there's no ballady song in the album. It doesn't sound ballady, but who knows? Okay, I like the intro, but seeing with Bite Back, maybe it's different. See, they've changed. Like the start, it has a very spacey vibe, and I was totally like, okay. But I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to, the whole song is having that a tiny bit of dramatic space in it. There's an instrument in there that I'm like, what? It sounds dreamy. Also airy, just by the way they're singing it. I'm surprised that I love the song as much as I'm loving it. Also, it sounds. I think this part is just the guitar. The very simple instrument, if that makes sense, and you are feeling that you are floating. You're just lost in space. They still continue with the space time, but not the dramatic space. That makes sense. That I was expecting at the start. Ooh! Like, see the instrumental are very simple. You use mostly like the synth, like but the way they singing has a lot of energy compared with the instrumental that is very laid down. But it's like we have a burst of energy. I have this part from the chorus. Like vocally, it's similar to "Slip Away," but in the way they're singing, very airy, even more so than a Rewind. That makes sense? Okay. I was expecting this instrumental in the end. It's very energetic. Like na 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 na. It's like the end is like an alarm clock, and now you wake up. I love They See Me Dream. I love it. I wasn't expecting to love it so much because, like I said at the start, I was expecting, something spacey and dreamy, but more dramatic and a tiny bit more energy, if that makes sense. And when the song they started to sing, it was more toned down that I was expecting. So I was like, oh, I wish they would continue the way the intro was, if that makes sense. But the more I listened to the song, the more it won me over, and it's like, nah, it's totally fine. This is amazing. I love They See Me Dream. Again, very airy, and you feel you are technically. What about? See, I was wanting to say something and I totally forgot. Like, it's a feeling of floating, like you're in space. Maybe inside your brain you're just floating and you're not thinking of nothing. If that makes sense. Like the whole album, it has different songs and maybe genres, but the way they singing it ties the album together, if that makes sense. Like, it's, how to explain it? It's like, oh my god, this song is so different than the other and the other and the other. Like, it's like it has a storyline vocally. Just by the way they sing it. I don't know. I wish I could explain what I have in my brain and what emotions I get and thoughts, but I can't. So I can't explain my feelings and thoughts. Oh, it drives me crazy. The full album, I love it. I'm not going to skip any of the song. All the album goes to 2024 playlist. I know they had a Japanese gibberish album, but that one I'm going to listen on my own, because with Japanese releases, like, they're very strict and it's going to maybe blocked worldwide, or maybe not. So I'm not going to risk it. It's not I'm afraid of copyright. It's just getting blocked worldwide, and you have to put pauses, and it's like too much work. So I also like to do like a first listen ranking, which is hard. Oh my god. Trigger first. Bad second. They See Me Dream third. Rewind, then Bite Back, and lastly Slip Away. But that's the first listen. The more I'm going to listen to the album, the more the ranking is going to change. And I'm 100% sure that all the songs are going to change and no one is going to stay the same as I said at the first listen. Like, there are times when I'm listening and I'm doing like a first listen ranking, and I'm 100% sure that I'm going to change maybe only 2 songs, maybe 3, but with the Trigger album, like, I'm pretty sure everything is going to change, because I love all the songs. So I think that's it. If anyone watched until then, thank you very much, and bye bye.